Top of the top. We up. We back again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Back live on YouTube. This is a real live show. Early in the morning. That's about it. Look, very live, organic, unscripted, not Hollywood. It's none of that. It's not supposed to be professional. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. You're going to laugh. You're going to get information, and you're going to feel normal. That's right. This channel is for normal people. It's very simple. All right. This channel's for everybody, but everybody is not for this channel. You make the decision. Other than that, y'all know how we do. So we are back and the saga continues. What's up? We are up, man. How y'all doing this morning? Shout out to the new people. What's up, Dope Montana? What's up? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. What's up, 401 Rider? What's up, Matt Moses? I see everybody got energy today. What's up? I'm feeling good today. What's up, Miss Mo Better, Miss So Loud, Tiger? What's up? That's right. This is how we wake up. We up. That's right. That means we not depressed. That means we not down and out. And that means we living life. That's what it's about. Let's go, y'all. All right. Let's go. Hey. Shedeur Sanders allegedly is a victim of a home invasion, and he allegedly got $200,000 worth of property taken. So y'all know we've been talking about Shedeur this week. A lot of y'all, King is back. LeBron is back. We're gonna look at, is Cardi B is she buying her own music? Like straight up. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but it's alleged that Cardi B is 4-time platinum, and this is the first album that sold so many records I didn't hear once. And we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into how I'm gonna get into how I know how a hit is. I'm gonna get into how I know when the album is a hit album. And we're gonna talk about updates, and I'm gonna give y'all some updates on tech. So y'all know as time go on around this time of the year, every episode you can get an update on tech. Something, you know what I'm saying? We're going futuristic, y'all. So like I said, what's going on this channel? I'm closing the book. I'm closing up the old stuff. That's why I was bringing people up to date, to let y'all know all that stuff over with, and at the same time transitioning through the new door, the new world, the new stuff. See, that's what this channel about. This channel is about two things: past, future, positive, negative. See that? Stuff like that. Let's go. I'm just giving people the formula because I always wanted people to know this is not like no other channel. So let's go. Shedeur Sanders home invasion. Well, some of the things we've been talking about. This a lot of stuff, like I said, is my opinion. Nothing I say is a fact. But when I was speaking about things like a lot of people are going to be getting their home invaded, a lot of people are going to be burglarized. It's going to be for a lot of different reasons. But one of the reasons I said, a lot of people are going to forget about all of the posting they were doing on their timelines, because y'all know we've been through an era of people bragging, and you're going to see the past 4 or 5 years, or mainly when we were in the pandemic, that's when you saw people bragging and showing off the most, because that's all they could do, because it was not too much going on. But my point is, a lot of people have flossed their lifestyle on the gram for years. So that's why I say this is a process. You might not post like that no more. You ain't post like that this year, but the past years, you've been posting a lot, and you in the same location. Remember all the stuff you were showing off? That's why I say, man, a lot of people are now going to be targeted. These are some of the things I've been saying. Because this year also was the transition of what? The have against the have-nots. These are the things I spoke about was going to take place. Naturally, organically. As people ribs start to touch, they get hungry, and they start getting desperate, because you got to understand, a lot of people got an animal behavior. What's up, Global? What's up, Global? What's up, QB? I see you, bro. We in that time now where you don't know what's going to happen because it's this thing called thirst. Thirst. You have dinner thieves. You have animals, and they are predators. So I'll tell you, this predator stuff is not just about sex. When I give y'all clues like how you got people that want to know all your business. That person is really a predator. They're being a predator of your life. They're trying to figure you out. They're just trying to get so much in, and that's how you're going to always know a predator. They're always all in your business, and they're not going to tell you none of their business. You ain't going to know too much about theirs. So what I've been telling y'all, being that y'all been in the world of fake friends, a friend will fry your end. Learned that young. A lot of time you get crossed up by the people you deal with. And when you're a person that got so many friends and you deal with so many people, you don't be knowing what's going to happen and where it's going to come from. Because it is now the have against the have-nots. Meaning, there's no face on that. There's no face. If you have, I suggest you hang with those who have. If you don't, if you have, I suggest don't hang around people that don't have nothing. Or the truth is, just don't let them in your business. I'm telling you real talk. Because this predator versus prey is really have against the have-not. It's the same thing. And I know, and see, predators outside, it's like an animal. Every day that animal got to get up and figure out how they're going to eat. That's how predators live. Every day they got to figure out who's going to be the victim today. So I'm saying all that to say, I spoke about this behavior before SHEDEUR. Mind you, it has been so many athletes getting their home invaded. This has been going on for a minute. And I also threw it at y'all. It starts with the rich first. It starts with the rich first. Then it goes to those nice suburbs. You got a gate, you live in a gated community, okay. That's what we're talking about. And I also spoke to you about when they come now, they ain't coming by themselves. It's going to be a lot. Meaning it's going to be at least 5. They ain't even coming with 3 no more. They coming like 5, 10. That's what I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? That is how it is. This ain't back in the day when you got that one burglar trying to break through your window. It ain't like that. If they come to your house, they might come 5 to 10 deep. And they dealing with that tying you up. They dealing with it all. So that's what I'm telling you. We are in a desperate, y'all got to understand, people, that EBT, this government shutdown, it's no face on it. Meaning, you could be they could have been a regular working person. They got so backed up in their bills, they facing foreclosure, and now they desperate. You see what I'm telling you? It's not just no street stuff. This is a desperation thing. Because even though things are back running, it was a 40-day shutdown. That means a lot of people got set back 40 days. And some people still didn't get a check. Like my peoples that work, they was laid off. You know, they was on a furlough. They getting their bonuses and stuff. But they didn't get a check yet. And it's been people working the whole time without a check still. So that's why I say there's no face on it. No, don't just think it's street people. No, that's where you're going to go wrong at. When I was telling you about, you got to watch how you open your door. It's a lot of stuff. It could be your local delivery guy set you up. I'm just telling you, you have to watch when you open the door. And when you're not home, guess what? It don't matter if you got the ring and all of that. You got to have your important stuff hidden somewhere because it doesn't matter. This is the time we in, y'all. So we're going to get into it because I had to give you the update because I don't want none of y'all to be no victim. All right? The king is back. So you see how ESPN is promoting him as the king is back. Now, let's ask a question. Is that the truth? That's one question. The second question is, do we believe it? Do we believe he's really the king? Can you now see media promotion? Being that everything is slow, can you now see how this stuff about LeBron don't work no more? Can you see it now? Remember before it was, oh shit, LeBron coming back. LeBron. ESPN, it's not even his team no more. ESPN, they was playing good without him. They also been talking about, like we know around here, LeBron James strategically comes back when the Lakers have to play against a bum schedule of losers. Everybody knows. Don't take my word for it. I'm going to just show you what everybody know about LeBron because he being cooked 24/7. Nobody believes LeBron like I said. So yesterday, I caught Pat McAfee live. And like, yo, what's funny with Pat, I swear to God, they don't even let you know he live. One day I'm going to screenshot it. You'll see everybody live. You know how the red logo come up? Everybody live. His shit got the blue. It ain't even on live. But he's actually live, but it's not going to tell you. I said that because I monitor. I'm looking at, I see his chat. So remember I was telling y'all a while ago about the chats and stuff. So throughout the years, I always like look at people chat to see how they run their channel. I always did that. So I've been noticing, yo, in one department, y'all shit is looking real goofy with all this emoji shit. That was a while ago. See, the reason why I'm saying that, and Pat McAfee and certain people chat room, they have conversations, and I'll be watching the conversation. So just when I tap on Pat McAfee, look what they said about LeBron. This is what I wanted y'all to see. LeBron, they call him the flop. LeBron, they call him what? LeDiddy James. LeDiddy James. See what I was telling you? Well, I said he's going to try to trick y'all. LeBron is going to try to trick his black fans. He's going to do all this stuff but I told you nobody believes him. This is what I wanted y'all to see. In Pat McAfee's chat, live on ESPN. Don't get it twisted. That's what I'm showing you. How on one hand, ESPN saying the king is back, but when Pat McAfee is live on ESPN in his chat, they calling him LeDiddy, LeFlop, meaning no respect, meaning they not buying it. You getting it? Got it. And now let me show you how many people was in his live. 57,000. 57,000. Thank you very much, Matt. 57,000 alive. What am I saying? I'm showing you that people do not believe LeBron. They don't care about him at all. And they call him LeDiddy. LeDiddy, LeFlop, LeBrick. Nobody respects LeBron, y'all. So what's happening now? You're watching ESPN being busted with their fake hype. Also, ESPN and NBA is going through their little whatever. It's YouTube and ESPN got their little stuff, whatever it is. All I'm saying is this. You see the hype, right? The king is back. You see the serious face? The king is back. Meanwhile, you see, let me show you how real it is now, family. When I said YouTube is bigger than ESPN now, let me prove it. Analytics. You see 44,000 views, okay? They said the king is back 5 hours ago. Now, it's going to get more views. Now, look at Pat McAfee has more in his live than ESPN view. It take ESPN to get 44,000 in 5 hours, but you see Pat McAfee live with 57,000. Meaning when he goes live, he still trumps their video. Get it? This I'm showing you the analytics. ESPN now drops a video. It don't get 50,000 views that fast as Pat McAfee getting 57, 60,000 live. I gotta wait. I'm never gonna get in the live. Meaning 57,000 watching LeBron be cooked in the live while everybody else is putting on a hype. Showing you majority of people. You just think of like this. The people that watch Pat McAfee do not believe LeBron James. And this is the main thing I wanted people to get. Everybody been knowing the truth about LeBron, but nobody was going to say nothing because nobody wanted to seem racist. Nobody ever wanted, the fans to go against them. And nobody wanted to ruin their brand because they know that LeBron runs media and he controls black people. So being that nobody wanted to rub black people the wrong way, nobody wanted to expose LeBron. They just said, hey, if they believe he's the GOAT, if they believe he's not in trouble, if they still believe he's the king after this Diddy stuff, hey, let them believe it. Hey, if they believe him, let them believe him. And that's the game that was played. But like I said, the people that know the truth, nobody never believed LeBron. So when I said last year that is not his team no more, okay, now let me show you the update. They're calling him LeDiddy on Pat McAfee channel. All right? He's being roasted on YouTube as we speak. This is his interview yesterday after the game. He's a clown, y'all. See, he's being clowned on YouTube as we speak. Like I said, he's being clowned as we speak. These are the guys giving you the analytics. Like I said, a lot of y'all are finished sports channels. Some of y'all, Carcino and them guys, they're corny as hell. These people right here give you analytics while they roasting his ass. Showing you the chart. LeBron comes back when they about to face all loser teams. They're going to come back and beast out. But my point is, I love to see other people that's not on LeBron nuts tell the truth, not just talk about them, give the facts, show the analytics, and give the proof. That's my whole point. And this is what I'm showing you. He's being dragged on every platform. His son been being dragged since he come back. Now he getting dragged. And it's just them telling the truth. It's not about no disrespect. It's not nobody calling him out his name. They're judging him by the stuff he does, says, and proving. And meaning nobody respects him no more. Nobody. And I'm also showing y'all new YouTubers. And they're funny. Let's go. Yeah, I be trolling. They know I be trolling. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. No, we not talking about no more LeBron today. All right, he's finished. Nobody who's already fallen will get no more light around here. All right? But they will always get jokes. And I'm always give y'all an update on what's going on. Other than that, I don't like talking about them. So, you see this image right here? Just make sure this is not you. That's what I'm going to tell all y'all. Ohio police address Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders' home invasion that resulted in stolen jewelry. I don't know if it was stolen jewelry, but it resulted in $200,000 in stolen items. But see, when he was at Colorado, somebody broke into their locker room and stole his jewelry. That happened already too. That's why I say so much been happening to them. There's another thing people not talking about. Nobody wants to talk about how, like, Shedeur got pulled over for speeding like twice already. He's a nuisance. He's an idiot because these things are happening. That's not this home invasion. Got his chance to start. He blew it, but he was already caught speeding before that. He going to homecomings. Now it's just all this talk about Shedeur. He got bad luck or something because it's home breaking into. And they said they saw the guys running into the woods. I don't think they've been caught. So like I said, what's up, Punches? Thanks a lot, bro. You know what's up. Make sure when y'all tap into the VIP lounge, make sure you tap in and you hear the bro Punches. But we be vibing out. The Punches be having me dying, you know what I'm saying? But the bro been down from day one, and we here. So I had to say that because salute to the bro. Now, make sure this ain't your house. Newsflash, rings don't stop this. Rings, your little cameras don't stop this. All right? So I'm telling y'all, you know how this happened? This happens from you being watched. This happens from somebody thinking they know you. That's where it comes from most of the time. So I'm letting you know, y'all better be on point out here. All right? So I also went into before one of my opinions. These are some of the things that ruined Shedeur. When he wore that big ass chain on draft day. When I say stuff like they had it made, meaning they thought they had it made. I also want y'all to see the truth is Shedeur Sanders is a good boy born behind a gated fence. He is born in mansion. He is rich, a rich young boy that grew up to be a young man, and that's cool. But Shedeur was being marketed as a street guy, hood. They thought by marketing him as a hood guy that we were going to buy it. The hood persona is part of selling the merch. You don't get the hood to buy your stuff unless they think you're cool. So Shedeur wanted to prove to us how cool he was, coached by his father. And like I said, if Shedeur would have just played the role of a nerd, this wouldn't be happening. I just feel like that. I feel like when you take on a certain persona, you bring a certain energy. You will see it's rappers that walked around in public their whole life, never been robbed, never been beat up. And then you got rappers that been robbed and beat up a lot because of their persona. When you talk gangster stuff, people test your gangster. When you portray yourself to be hood, people see you as a hood guy. Hey, we breaking homes in the hood. We're going to break in your home too. That's how they look at you. But when you're a good guy, they say, man, it just think different. See, that's why I say a lot of stuff y'all don't know. I'm going to tell you again. If Shedeur would have just came out as a red, say if Deion would have brought his son out, and we looking at that's Deion's son, he quiet. Or say he brought him out in disguise like he corny as hell. And we like, damn, Deion's son corny, he a nerd. He ain't like Deion. That's what he was supposed to do. See what I'm saying? then let SHEDEUR figure his way out. But see, really, in my opinion, he had SHEDEUR doing and y'all not looking at this neither, family. This is all part of it. See, this is when your daddy got you, yo, son, this is what you got to do. You got to floss a little bit. We got to get this money. Meaning we got to merchandise. We got to do this. We got to do commercials. We got to all this other stuff that has nothing to do with football, y'all. That's what I'm telling you. He was already branding himself with his chain. See, I want y'all to understand with the chains in Colorado, they were focusing on branding themselves, the legacy chain. We wear our chains. You know what I'm saying? Deion wears chains. SHEDEUR wear his. Travis Hunter wearing their chains in the game, flossing, pushing their brands, stamping themselves. We them deals. Mind you, they didn't even make it to the NFL yet. This is what I mean, y'all. They were pushing the brand harder before they got a chance to get in the game. So like I said, the NBA, the NFL is not stupid. SHEDEUR, you're not going to brand your legacy brand because the legacy is you, Deion, and your brothers. You're not going to come into this league, right? Stamp your name off the rip because that's going to brand your new company to another level. If SHEDEUR would have got drafted first round, that legacy brand would have been at another notch by default because this is what would have happened. Soon as SHEDEUR would have got drafted that first round, Deion and them would have flooded us with that legendary merchandise. But you're going to see that legendary merchandise got put on hold because he was on the bench. Which means, this is why I kept telling y'all the clues of corporation. By him being on the bench, that meant he was a failure, but not that. He got put on the bench because that ruined all his brands. There's no such thing as a bench player promoting their brands like that. Get it? When you get in the game, your brand, once you get in the game, say he started the first game of the season, national TV, CBS, his brand goes through the roof after that. It's established. Get it? When he winning games, and after the game, he throwing that legendary chain. He's branded. It's branded. It's going to another level. Get it? So the NFL was like this. We see what you do. We see what y'all did in college. Y'all were rocking those chains, pushing y'all brands, watching y'all what? Instagram timelines. Y'all take a lot of selfies, pushing that legendary brand, huh? Oh, you went and got a chain made for draft day, huh? Okay. They just watching them. So that's why draft day, they made him sit down and look like a clown with his new chain on. That was all on purpose. And I keep telling you, it's the hood persona. But the hood persona, that's not who SHEDEUR and Deion are. They understand the hood persona gets you rich. Deionsanders was never a hood guy. They understand the hood gets you rich. So what happened is, like I said the other day, they were so focused on marketing and getting big. Look at it like what Deionsanders did with SHEDEUR. They were counting their chickens. You know what I'm saying? They were counting their chickens before the eggs hatched. That's what happened. They just knew they had it in the bag. And he was going to be praised over every quarterback. But also what people now looking at, they rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But see, it's his persona. Why? It's simple, y'all. He played for the Browns. If they know he's on the road playing against another team, they know he's not home. Invasion. See that? Now, I'm saying invasion because there's no telling who set him up. There's no telling who set him up. Because one thing you got to know, if he was on the road, he ain't home. And they know that. So what the burglars know that. Okay, he playing, they look at the schedule. He just played so-and-so. They might be playing somebody else next week. If it ain't a home game, got him. Now, just giving y'all a clue. Not saying this is not the surveillance from his house, but just giving y'all a visual how you don't want it to go down in your house like that. Because I'm going to be honest, y'all. For a lot of people, if you were the type bragging about your life, if you were the type showing off, this could be you next. Just got to be solid with you. All right? Because you know why I'm saying that? Holiday season, y'all. The Grinch loves to break in homes during holiday season and steal your gifts. You get me? That's what time we in. What's up, Pillsbury? What's up, everybody that's up? Everybody that's tapped in. What's up, PJ? Wait, hold on, let me see something. Even at a home game. Yeah, they get him at a home game too. Yeah. Anytime they know they're on that field, he ain't home. That's right. Home games. Because I spoke about the rob. See, they high tech now. They're not gonna go in no bank, but they gonna see your mansion look like a bank to them, meaning it's low risk. Your nice big ass house in the suburbs, they look at that like a bank. See? It's like a bank, but not all the problems. That's why I say the same way they come to the bank, same way they come to your house now. See? I'm not trying to do no boogeyman shit. This is and like I say, it's all according to where you live, who you deal with, what you've been doing. It's not about what you've been doing lately. It's about what you're known to do. Oh, you the one in your city, everybody know you the one that always got the money? Huh? You the one that everybody know you have money all the time? All right. You the type had a lot of events at your house and everybody know what's in your house, stuff like that. All right. That's people I'm talking to. All right. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit for real. It's for real. Because the reason why I'm saying that, because I just don't report this stuff every day. Family, I have been seeing so many home burglaries, and a lot of them are ending up in shootings and people being found. I'm talking about this been going on for weeks. I just try to balance out the channel now. Y'all got enough people feeding y'all negative news all day, so I let them do their job and I do my job. And now my new job is to stay away from as much dark negative news as possible. Get it? That's it. So you see that chain? All of this is promotion before he's even drafted. You see the hood gimmick? Something else I forgot to show y'all yesterday. Y'all know SHEDEUR wear extensions, right? Everything in his hair is straight extensions, guys. Why am I saying that? That is the proof of going extra hard to try to look hood. Going hard to be hood. Because I told you, hood is a look. I told you it's a look where anybody could do it, y'all. It's a gimmick, guy. It's a gimmick where anybody could do it. But it don't mean it's real. And it make it so sad, y'all. The people from the hood who's supposed to be the realest were the main ones getting like tricked by so-called cornballs in the end. Where you from the hood, but you started supporting fake hood people. Meaning, you wasn't supporting, this is what they looking at. You're not gonna support SHEDEUR if he a nerd. You're not gonna support him if he's just a regular guy. But if he put on that chain and he grow his hair and he look cool, you gonna buy it. A gimmick that been going on for years. But this is what ruined his NFL career. That's the part I want y'all to get clear. If he didn't do all this shit, I promise you, SHEDEUR would not be in the situation he's in now. The NFL said, no. Remember before you guys took a knee and you guys try to ruin us? No more building them brands up like Kaepernick. That ain't going to happen no more. You would not build up no more brands. Now, like I said, if they would have did it humble, came in the game, little by little, unveiled a legendary brand, little by little, okay, that's one thing. He was doing too much. See that? That's another branded chain. All those chains are their brand. Get it? All this stuff in college. What else you didn't get? They were in college flossing on the college kids. My kid on his team, they treat my son like straight dirt because he ain't Deion's son. He ain't rich like that. And my son's scared that he gonna get cut if he don't do what they say. Because they moving the NFL like they drug dealers. They moving around, they moving around college football like they some street guys. You get it? Like they finessing the deal. That's what they doing. Now I want y'all to see with truth and just real stuff. None of this had nothing to do with football. You look at every time he's doing this, he could have been training. Every time he's doing this, he could have been studying film. You're going to see clear as day. They thought they were going to be something big because of the brand. So that's why they stuck it to him. They didn't get the millions they were supposed to get because he was going too hard. Now think, the Goonies know he probably got that stuff in the house. See that? Let's go. Shout out to everybody that is up. Let's go. So as you see, a parole report by Officer Charles Johnson obtained by Fox News Digital claimed that the victim in question requested the incident be kept from the media if possible. Johnson's report states that 3 suspects ransacked the bedroom, rifled through nightstands and closets, and used cell phone flashlights as they moved through the home. And that footage reviewed by investigators showed the trio leaving the house carrying multiple bags before disappearing into the nearby woods. So, as you see, he had 3 victims run through the woods. Ransack his home. Just like it probably could have been 2 more in the car. Somebody got a getaway driver, got to be in the car. Get it? So it ransacked. And see, another thing with the home burglaries, like with celebrities, it's deeper than them just getting their stuff taken. See, with them, it's also to let them know, like, I've been in your home. You know what I'm saying? I've been in your home. See, when you regular, you get your home broken into, that's one thing. But when celebrities, it's a little bit deeper because they really get violated. So now when Shedeur can't live in peace in that home, you get it? Because he been violated. They ran all through his home. All right, and truth is, once your house get burglarized, you are supposed to move. You're supposed to just move. All right, because that means also that house failed you. It's bad luck. There's nothing good in it. All right, so that's my opinion. So, like I said, this was him on draft day. Can you clearly see the gimmick was to floss, but he not looking at it. He portraying himself as a street guy. So guess what he doing? He's triggering the streets. That triggers the streets. Now, like I said, now look at it. Shedeur just a regular nerd, regular guy. Meaning, just got on a regular tie, button up. Don't matter his hairstyle, just regular. Just be regular. No, you're going to see that, man, guys. Just to let y'all all know, man. The big chain was started by the big-time drug dealer. That's where it come from. That's what it's always going to be from. The big-time drug dealer. That's what the chain mean. Big-time drug dealer. Big-time gangster. Why? Only certified killers could wear those chains. And I'm from New York City. Only way you wear a chain like that in New York, you had to be known to shoot somebody. And that is the only way you're going to wear it. Period. So I know what big chains represent, and that's what it is. The streets. He didn't have to be, he could have had a lot of chains. It had to be that big. He turned himself into a street character, not a football player. So you got to take what comes with the streets. That energy. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Once again, manufactured by his father. Why his father is behind us 1,000%. Let's go. Because they thought it was back in the day. And they also are used to flossing on poor people. And they think as long as, they think poor people look up to people with money still. And as long as they shining, you're going to go for what they selling because they shiny. But like I said, nothing they did worked this year. And on top of that, as far as I know, the goons in Ohio fed up with him because they love the Cleveland Browns. Because they could be fed up with him for a lot of stuff. Get it? He played like a bum last week. Who knows? Now, what I'm saying is this. Even the Bengals' Joe Burrow opens up about his home burglary. So like I said, this has been happening for a minute. Sanders was playing for the Browns, making his NFL regular season debut on Sunday. During the Browns' 23-17 defeat, Sanders came in after starter Dylan Gabriel suffered a concussion. They talking about how Sanders, they talking about how he came into play. But this is what y'all got to get. In 1 week, he had a bad week. The same week, he had a bad game, his first start. Same week, his home got burglarized. That is called bad luck. That's the whole point of this whole thing. This is letting you see somehow Shedeur cannot win. He just can't win. What's up? What's up? He had to do that. Why? To help his image and help him sell his rap CD. You mean to tell me? Don't tell me Shedeur got a rap CD. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me this guy got a rap CD. Don't tell me that. Because I already know he was trying to promote as a rapper. But I keep telling you guys, idiots don't understand. You're supposed to leave that rap shit alone. Don't you see that rap stuff got John Moran in trouble? NBA YoungBoy dancing on the car? You're a basketball player. You're not a rapper. That's you guys' problem. Jack all trades, master all nothing. Master nothing, jack off master. So, please tell me. Hold up. Oh, my God. No. All he did was try to do what his father did. Deion wasn't a rapper, but Deion made that song. It's a gimmick. When y'all can understand, rap is only for making money and making blacks think you're cool. That's all rap is used for when they do it in sports. That's it. So guess what? Y'all just answered all the questions. Thank you. That's what y'all just said is the perfect reason why the NFL stuck it to his ass. You're not going to use the NFL to brand your rap career. You're not going to do that. And just like I said, rapper chain, rap behavior, he marketed himself to the NFL as a rapper. That's my whole point. So thank you for that comment because you just connected the dots. My whole point was he marketed himself as a rapper street thug. And I'm trying to tell you, in the NFL, they can't do that. That shit corny. Leave it alone. Family, you make more money off NFL than rap. F rap. You get it? You make more money off football. Rappers don't make no money. They be happy for $1 million deal. You a rookie, first round, you get more than a rapper. That's why I say rap is for brainwashing kids, man. It makes you a dummy. It does. You be a dummy. You see John Morant? You think of John Morant. Dummy. First round draft pick, getting caught with guns, dancing on a fucking car. Dummy. Don't he look like John Morant? Because I was telling y'all, right? This past year been a study of incompetent new young dummies. I'm not playing. Zion, Bronny, John Morant, SHEDEUR. They trying to tell us the new generation are dumb. That's what it is. It's sad, but it's the truth. I get it clear. I get it clear. There's no such thing as what we're seeing. It is no such thing as what we're seeing. Bronny, it don't happen like that. I was thinking yesterday, family, this is how weak y'all are. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. When in sports did we ever make excuses for people? When? For real, y'all, when? In baseball, when do we ever make excuses for people? Either they good or they not. Either they had a bad game or not. It's that simple. When do we make excuses in sports? I told y'all became new people. That's why I don't rock with a lot of y'all. All right? I just don't. Because y'all in this new world by yourself. I'm not in that shit. Meaning, the real world is everything you see with your eyes, it is what it is. It ain't no making up shit. That's the new world. Meaning the new world is the real world, meaning we don't go by that fake shit no more. When I've been told y'all the real is back. So what I'm telling you is this. Family, you make more money as a football player. Screw that rap shit. The rap shit makes you cool. Why was he into the rap? Because he's selling headphones. Headphone deal with Tom Brady. If they think I'm a rapper, they buy the headphones. Because they buy everything. Let's go. I'm just letting you know. See Shiloh? What happened to him? He got cut. You seen Shiloh flossing that chain, right? All right then. Because they floss on the hood. Don't do shit for the hood, but they going to floss on your ass because they thought y'all was going to buy it. That's what happened. So what are you looking at? He got cut. Deion, if you think the NFL is going to give you all this money, you think both your sons going to get paid, and then you're going to slide over as a coach and get paid. And then the Deionsanders was trying to, the Sanders family was trying to be royal like the Mannings, but they just didn't do it right. If they would have left all that shit alone, see, Deion got trapped. They always got trapped. This is my whole point, y'all. I swear to God, I see it clear as day. If Deion Sanders, right, would have flipped the script, see, this Deion, he taught his kids the same shit, y'all. But Deion don't understand this ain't the fucking 80s. Thanks, QB. Family, if Deion Sanders would have just played a cornball role, like, I'm Deion, my sons, they good kids, man. They not like, man, my kids are nothing like me. That's what he was supposed to push. He's a picklehead. Man, my sons ain't nothing like me, man. They total opposite, man. That's all you had to do. Let the kids get in the game. Play the humble role, bro. I'm talking about they were supposed to do that from college. Just play the humble role, bro. Then when y'all start winning, your sons doing their thing, then y'all break them chains out. We winning. Then y'all break them out. We branded. We straight. You want to see the same thing? I'm going to show you the same thing with somebody else. Remember Lonzo Ball dad? Remember the Ball brothers? See, the thing is, they was on the right path. But what y'all not looking at, the Ball brothers started doing too much, and they wasn't winners. You see what I'm saying? Their father was doing too much. Meaning, they kept pushing brands. See, let me tell y'all something. You think NBA, NFL. Now you think corporations. Now think investments. You think of all the other companies under these umbrellas. DraftKings, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all these brands. These corporations are not dumb. You're trying to bring your brand in with our brands. And you think you're going to push your brand harder than our brands. But if we don't approve of that brand you're pushing, get it? That's a problem. So I told y'all this is more than a lot of shit you think. If Coach Prime, meanwhile, he got the goddamn hat. He got the hat. Look, Coach Prime whole outfit was monetized, y'all. The hat. He's selling the hats. He's selling the shades. And NFL, like, what you get it? They was doing too much. If they would have just been regular, meaning they made it look like it was not just about football. It was about making money branding. But now, family, you have your proof. It was about branding. That's why when it came time to actually play, he wasn't prepared and he got exposed. It has nothing to do with nothing else. Because when you have to do branding, y'all, and meetings and this, it's too much. It has nothing to do with football. It just don't. Like I say, my real football players know what's up. When you play real football, it's only one, it's a lifestyle. Meaning, when I'm not playing football, I'm doing my regular life shit, eating, work, whatever it is, regular stuff. If I'm not doing nothing regular, I'm always doing something that got to do with football. Even if I'm just watching football. That's how real football players get down. Real football players don't be doing this, that, and the third, and I do this, and I do that, and I do. No. Football players love football first. That's the truth. All right? It's in my blood. All right? That's it. So I'm telling you for a reason, these guys been trying to use sports for money. And that's why this whole epidemic been using sports for money, not the love of the game. Get it? That's why LeBron's being dragged as a clown, and that's why SHEDEUR's being treated the way he treated. Because they've been trying to brand, and they ain't no proven winners. They wanted to convince us they winners. They didn't prove it. And my point is, other people not buying their shit. You want to shut people up? Win. All that brand merging shit, see that chain? So you looking at the chain, that's a cool chain. They also know, bro, you never had a chain. You're going to worship any chain. They know a lot of men never had no big chain. Going to love men with a chain. Told you, y'all all got flipped to be punks anyway. Now look at it like how the NFL looking at it. You think about it, you Roger Goodell. Think about it, you a team owner. Think about it, you got you go there. Now just look at it like this. You run a business. He's coming next. Your job is to watch him and see what he got going on to make your next decision on your company. And all you see is him doing this. This has nothing to do with playing football, y'all. That's why I said we're going to deal with common sense. This has nothing to do with playing football. Then when he got his chance, he failed. Okay. Why am I saying that? All of this flossing is what brought all the unnecessary attention to him. Period. He got teammates. Why they home ain't get breaking into? Why his home? Now, I'm just saying it for a reason, y'all, because he's catching a lot of bad stuff. And it seemed to me like his father's not there to help him or protect him. It seemed to me like his daddy is nowhere around because SHEDEUR just catching hell. You get, like I said, from the rip, I said none of this is his fault. It's not his fault, y'all. It's not. It's just not. All right? Because, like I said, they raised in a mansion. They raised behind a fence. And everything they know come from him. I'm telling you, boys, I know this stuff. I'm from the streets. I've been doing this. I know this. You might be right, Deion, but that was a long time ago. And Deion, when you going to tell the truth? It's the Jerry curls that ruined your hairline, bro. You had good hair, dummy. How I know he had good hair? Because his son's got good hair. He really had good hair. Deion, that Jerry curl cooked your fucking scalp. Yeah, bro, I know what happened to you. And guess what, Deion? I never, ever, ever trusted a man with Jerry curl when I was a teenager and you was right there doing that. I never trusted a man with Jerry curls. Nope. Also, Stephen A., you see him looking bright. He had to give Skip Bayless his credit. So, Stephen A. yesterday saluted Skip Bayless by giving him the praise of he would not be where he at if it wasn't for Skip. But also I'm showing this because Stephen A. addressed why he not doing NBA Countdown no more. I spoke about it yesterday. Stephen A. said out his mouth, he got other stuff going on. and he got other stuff to do. Code word, he ain't doing all that extra work no more. You get it? Put it like that. He ain't doing that extra work for that 100 million. The work he putting in for himself on his channel. Stuff like that. All right? So I just had to put that out there. Let's keep it moving. Today is very, very simple, y'all. Very simple. All right, I'm gonna make a new declaration today, y'all. I done peep game because they expose themselves. The new gimmick of black entertainment is lawsuits. The new gimmick is putting lawsuits on themselves. That's the new gimmick. Before they pulled the stunt, before it might have been a fight, before it might have been, oh, I bought my wife a new car, but they going broke. There's some other shit going on. Before the gimmick was Usher just buys a mansion. The new black entertainment gimmick is lawsuits. And they know the game now. Y'all like dark, depressing news. If I get a lawsuit, they gonna pay attention to me. It's the new gimmick. Let's count the ways. Bust around. And also remember this. Everybody I'm saying with a lawsuit would be irrelevant, and they all exposing themselves, because I'm going to show you again. If they from the same era, like I said, this same era is finished, but they going to keep trying to go on. Now let's count it. We got them. They're busted. Fat Joe in the lawsuit. Busta Rhymes in the lawsuit. Usher in the lawsuit. Tyler Perry in the lawsuits. Come on, y'all. It's some more forgetting. Holler me in the chat. Celebrity lawsuits is the new gimmick. I'm exposing them. That's the new gimmick. Watch Usher got some stuff coming out after this. Cameron puts a lawsuit on J. Cole. It's the new gimmick. You're going to see the same era. They're all friends. They're from the same people. And they got the same gimmick. Because without the fake lawsuits, nobody cares. Then again, look at the post. This is not Instagram. This is not X. This is not Facebook. Usher has 7 likes because nobody cares about black entertainment. Wherever you see hip-hop, you're going to see failure. Hip-hop vibe. That is the vibe. Hip-hop. Wherever you see the word hip-hop, you're going to see failure, and you're going to see, that's what you're going to see. Hip-hop is a clown show. These celebrities are performing fake lawsuits by their friends. Told you they're exposed, guys. They don't know the code they under is old. It's an old code that's not going to work, Usher. All right? Now you're going to know, y'all. Let me show you their code. All the bogus lawsuits going to have the name Dixon in it. Johnson. It's going to be something. Get it? Dixon in a lawsuit. Johnson in a lawsuit. It's the same pattern because they're dumb. When one grow the beard out, they all grow a beard out. When one color their hair, they all color their hair. When one get a lawsuit, oh, that works, I'm going to get a lawsuit too. Meanwhile, it's fake. Get it? Family, it's no different from me telling my homeboy to put a lawsuit on me, but it's bogus because it's never going to see the courthouse. Bingo. Duh. Or, bro, put a lawsuit on me. When it go down, don't come to court. And don't come to court, bro. That's it. Well, we'll deal with it some kind of way. We're going to plan it out right. Don't worry about that. I'm going to put out this lawsuit on myself, bro. You going to do it. Matter of fact, get your girl to do it. Yeah, we're going to get this money. They buying it. That's what happened to y'all. Fake lawsuits. So now we got to look at it because they faking their ass off. They are faking. Now, I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to get no judgment. I'm going to holler at y'all in the chat. Now, mind you, don't forget, when Usher had STDs, somehow y'all forgot when he made that payout. Y'all forgot 2018. He paid off all them women and he paid off a man with STDs. So y'all still buying that shit, huh? You know I'm always bringing it up, Usher, because it's the truth. Let's go. Now, I have another thing I'm going to say. I spoke about Nicki yesterday because it was the truth. But I want to tell y'all clear as day. It's not my fault if you wasn't on this channel the past years when Nicki Minaj got dragged on this channel. Because Nicki know what she was doing. And like I said, Nicki got dragged already. But if you didn't like me talking positive because she doing positive shit, that's on you. Now, I told you I got nothing against Cardi B. But Cardi B just be doing too much. Now, I'm going to let y'all be the judge, and I'm going to stay out of this one. It is being said Cardi B went 4 times platinum. 4 times platinum. Maybe she did. The number one question I'm asking y'all, do you believe she went 4 times platinum? Now, I will say this. When she first came out, it was no question she was winning. Why? Because you heard that song, Boy That Yellow, everywhere. I know a hit song by how that shit played by the woman, period. Same way I know how Glorilla was a star. Same way I know when they like Sexy Red. Same way I know when they like Nicki. Same way I know when they like City Girls. Same way I know, because when I know a woman hitting, because I know a woman going to play it. I be outside. So I'm saying? And plus, I live off like main roads, so people always blasting their music. So if I do not hear your music, if you tell me your album dropped in September, it's November, and I don't hear nobody blasting that shit, not once, something ain't right. If I'm going to gas stations where everybody pulling up and everybody blasting their music and I don't hear that shit once, and it's been months and months and months, I can't really speak on that. But when Glorilla came, I knew who Glorilla was. I knew, meaning, this is my point. This how I know who real artists are. I'm gonna tell you my formula how I know. Since we've been in this internet shit with fake celebrities, if they drop a post today on this chick supposed to be hot, say her name is Miss Yellow. Yo, this girl named Miss Yellow. They dropping the shit. Who the fuck is Miss Yellow? I see, I hear. Okay, I see. Okay. I'm seeing every day. I'm seeing her. But when I hear the song outside, I'm like, who that? Or I peep game, it's Miss Yellow. Oh, that's okay. Okay, she hitting for real. They fucking with her. That's how I know who hitting, who ain't. I don't go by who online. I go by what I hear outside. Because a hit will not be denied. And one thing about a hit album, it's going to be played on that radio, period. Now, did Cardi B sell 4 million albums or did she buy them herself? Also, do not forget, now I will say this, it is possible she sold a lot of copies because she put old songs on the album. She put Wet Ass Coochie on the album. Get it? And another song, Wet Ass Coochie was already a hit. So people will buy it for that. But it's also still no proof. But I'm going to give her leeway of getting some sales off of that alone. All right? Now, let's come back to it. They have the money to buy their own shit. Why I say that? When I saw how much they were selling the album for, no, that's a damn cheat code. See what I'm trying to tell you? No, the real artist went platinum when CDs was $20. So you're not going to trick me, Cardi? The real artist went platinum when CD was 15, meaning you had to have real, meaning the old sales are fans proven. Well, I know why a lot of y'all still love celebrities, because you spent money. You bought them damn CDs, because for real, for you to pay $20, $15 for a CD, that means you really rock with somebody. Fool, these people been on this channel for years, they ain't buy membership yet for $3, yet alone $10, yet alone $5.99, they ain't paying for $3. But back then, you had to at least pay $5 for bootleg. You gonna spend some money. So she's selling her CD for $5 a whole album. Now let's check this out. How the hell is she 4-time platinum if we not hearing the album or seeing it? I'm not trying to play. I'm dead serious. Let's go. Because when I saw this, I'm like, hold on, man. Something ain't right. Cardi B's Am I the Drama hits 3-time platinum. Sets female rap chart records. But we also know people pay for billboard spots. We've been on about that. You don't believe, I mean, Redman told you that back in the day. You claim you hot when you pay for that billboard spot. Shit like that. My point is this, not trying to diss her. When I said my whole stance on everything is I'm in the real world. So anything looking like fake shit to me, I ain't with it. And I'm not co-signing it. All I want to know is this woman going platinum this much? Because this would be the first successful album that I didn't even hear about or know about. There's some new shit going on. And mind you, ladies, I mean, it's a lot of ladies on this channel. Somebody supposed to say, I got the album, that shit all right. Somebody supposed to say it. But if not, this shit is a make-believe album, y'all. Because when you got a make-believe album, you can do fake press, you get fake attention, fake distractions. This is how low the world has gotten, y'all. All right, so I'm watching the chat. Okay. 4-time platinum, y'all. That's a lot of goddamn records. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Cardi B opens up about her album sales. Why? Because in the beginning, we were speaking about in real time, her album was flopping. So much she had to respond. So your album went from flopping in 4 months, 4-time platinum. I'm like, hold on. You know how long it took for them to go gold back in the day? 500,000 copies. That's a lot of copies, 500,000. 4 million. Come on, Cardi B, man. The album sold 200,000 albums, equivalent units in its first week, and topped the Billboard 200 handily. But those feelings aren't totally unfounded. So the first week, 200,000 sales supposed to be good. Keep in mind, imaginary sales, no such thing as no album. Some way they count streams as sales. Something like that. I don't even know how they do it. I just know it's no such thing. I look at it like this, straight up. If nobody ain't buying no CD, if it ain't no physical copy, it ain't no album sold. So y'all never gonna trick me with that neither. I don't care. If it ain't a physical copy of something bought, it is no proof of an album sale. So I don't buy that shit. Cardi B opens up. Now, if you want to say how much she streamed, I believe that. If you want to say she streamed 4 million in a day, I take that. But when you start talking album sales, the money people got about, people don't want to pay for stars. I can name a lot of shit people don't want to pay for. And you're going to tell me all these people bought Cardi B album. All right, let's go. Cardi B opens up about her album sales amidst the flop. So here's your proof, y'all. In the beginning, let's look at the date, October 15th. This article is showing us how she was flopping so bad, she had to respond to the flopping. You're going to see the pattern, man. I told you they're the same family. Anybody down with Jay-Z shall flop. You see Cardi B flopping? What is LeBron James known for? Flopping. Flopping. I'm not playing. Am I lying? He's known to flop. All right. Told you y'all, they all are dripping with whack juice. They all gonna keep flopping. What LeBron and Cardi B got in common? They were on the same political campaign. That's right. They're family. And I told you, everybody with that political party is gonna fail. All right, now let's get back to this. Her shit was flopping. So all I'm asking somebody, you can check me, curse me out. It doesn't matter. I take it all. How did somebody go from flopping, aka a failure, to majorly successful, overachieving? Because $1 million is achievement. She went 3 times million. Overachieved that quick in 2 months. That's what I'm looking at. How the hell did that happen, y'all? Cardi B talks album while people call her album a flop. So the narrative was, you flopping, you're flopping, you're flopping. But that was a couple months ago. Now let's look. But these feelings aren't totally unfounded either. Cardi and her label definitely made concerted efforts to juice sales, aside from typical and some atypical rollout promotion. Walmart promotion. She had Walmart backing her, y'all. Walmart had a gimmick where they were testing out the new delivery service in Texas, where they drop your product out the sky at your house by the drone, and they did that with her albums, a gimmick. They used her gimmick as a guinea pig test run for the new Walmart shipping program. Now, that's one, Walmart behind her. What also does that mean? She had world promotion. Now, check this out. They saying that she had a special rollout promotion manufactured by her label. They sold the album at a special $5 price and try and lure people with real purchases. Moreover, Cardi B also chucked 2 older singles, 2 hit records already created on the album to help boost her way closer to platinum status. Bingo, cheat code. No such thing as a hip-hop album. $5, that's a cheat. Old hits already, that's a cheat. Walmart behind you, that's a cheat. But we still have no proof you win what? 4 million. I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you that, if that, and I still lying to myself, but I will accept you sold $1 million. But 4, I've never seen this shit. Meaning, family, we've never saw this. No, according to this scoreboard that we are watching, Cardi B is better than Tupac. All right? Tupac went 6-time platinum, but he ain't sell 6 million platinum that quick. Hell no. He didn't go platinum that fast. This woman allegedly went 3-time platinum plus in 2 months after failing. The same album failing, and somehow it just blew up. I've never saw this before. I cannot believe the shit they're doing now. This rap game over starting to make me want to cry now, man. Is it just sad and depressing, man? Have we come to this? I don't hear no songs, no music. I want to tell all you rappers again. If you want respect from me, hit the booth. Until you guys hit the booth, you're not getting no respect from me. Please hit the booth. Because this shit is just ruining me. Y'all have come this far with make-believe sales, make-believe material, and who's buying the shit? You got to be an idiot to buy some shit that don't exist. You still buying this Cardi B shit? You're still buying Cardi B Offset. You buying this whole shit? It's not even real no more at this point, y'all. This shit is sad, bro. There's some other shit. Hip-hop vibe. See that hip-hop? Hip-hop. When you see the word hip-hop, you're going to see failure. Sweetie gets roasted after tap-in performance. See that? You're going to keep seeing failure with hip-hop. You got all your clues. It's dead and never coming back. The only way you will have proof of hip-hop coming back, a hip-hop rapper has to be successful and take the game back. I said if Max B don't drop last Friday, he ain't going to do shit. Did Max B drop any music yet? What I mean is, did he make a buzz? Did he create the wave? Is everybody talking about the song he made? Okay. Tell y'all again, hip-hop rap music is now a clown show. It has nothing to do with the music at all. Y'all got proof on that. It's not about no studio. It's not about dropping no music. And it's definitely not about no videos no more. Y'all got the proof. Y'all now have the proof that the show is online. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much, Raymond Houston. Salute. So y'all see. So my whole shenanigans was about family. This shit was never about music no more. We are being trolled. We're being played. It's all about us buying what they selling us now. Merchandise. That's what it's all about. Merchandise and influence. You got your proof now. And part of our depression is we stopped getting family. That's not normal. Look how long we went without music. When we come from music every day, every week, every month, a whole lot of music. No more music. That's depressing. You got nothing to listen to. So, and honestly, I have been feeling bad for people because everybody I know that blast their music, you got your new car, you feeling good, and everybody has to play old music. I hear it every day, every weekend. It's to the point where it's disturbing now. Like, the only music people could play, it got to be old stuff. But we in 2026. So I'm like, yo, so many ways I was able to see the game is over. Like, yo, they really didn't do shit. Because I'm like, yo, people not even playing music from 2016, 2018. No, everything people play that they like is old music that was good music. So here's the real trend. So I spoke about Nicki yesterday because I want to try to see the real news, the real trend of her changing her ways. Now, also, it's something within this story. Now, even though Nicki is trending, you will see hip-hop is still in last place. 30th. She number 30. Just showing you she's still at hip-hop and rap is still at the bottom. So I want you to see this too. If it wasn't for what Nicki's doing now, she wouldn't even be trending like that. Other than that, nobody trending. Get it? Nah. Sorry. So this is why I wanted to show y'all real news, fake news. The realest news was Nicki Minaj trending. Let me show you again. BBC Network. I mean, BBC, that's the world news. Y'all know that. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Let me also show y'all, right, how I be trolling and how I just indulge in ignorance. Let me show y'all something. Now, see, like I said, I'm real hip-hop. I'm real. I'm with the shit for real. Little do y'all know, this is still a win for hip-hop. If you're a hip-hop fan, if you so-called hip-hop rap culture, this is a win. Know what this means? Hip-hop getting some respect. This means hip-hop is going somewhere else. Meaning, Hip hop is on a respect. Hip hop got to take care of some business, some respectable shit. That's what this means. When I said, don't be surprised you don't go back to rap no more, but this also represents a rap transition. That's why if you're a smart rapper, you'll start transitioning to some other shit. Hey, God, you've been rapping your whole life. Turn into a CEO, bro. Knock the rap shit off. Put on a suit. Do something different. And maybe you'll win. All right? Because that's what this means. I'm sure y'all know BBC News is world news. You know that for a fact. Okay. So I just wanted y'all to see. This is real news trending. And I will bet my head on the chopping block in the black department. This was not talked about like that. And if it was negative. Because you're going to stay in that negative bubble. Meanwhile, this is the real news of rap music. So any respect that rap might have, the truth is, it is this right here. Whether you like it or not. I'm just telling you the truth. All right? Just telling you the truth, y'all. So you see it right here. Meaning it's a big thing. Everything else, Lester is going to say hip-hop on it. See that? Real news, BBC, your news, hip-hop news. Low-level shit. Not real. What have I been showing y'all? It's a trend of influencers dying. A lot of influencers are being slaughtered by their jealous punk boyfriends. That's happening. A lot of women are being slaughtered. Remember a couple years ago what I say, family? Didn't I say a lot of those women, if they get brainwashed by Sexy Red and Glorilla too hard, a lot of those women going to be getting slayed by their man. You have never seen this many men kill their significant other. Domestic violence is not hitting no more. They actually have been shooting these women. When have you ever heard this stuff, y'all? When has men shot women because she kicked them out the house? Men are watching their woman be successful, becoming jealous, taking their life. But you ladies going to learn a lesson. Hopefully this year and beyond, you ladies will learn a lesson. When y'all stop dealing with punks, when y'all stop dealing with these guys with all this trauma, a lot of these guys, they ain't who you think they are. Some of them been rubbed down with baby all young. Some of them got mama issues. If you see a man telling y'all a story and you trying to be his mama, no, in the end, he might whack your ass because you got a little bitch. That's what's going down. A lot of y'all women were winning, but you were with fucking losers. And a lot of y'all going to lose because you take care of losers. It's been happening. Then I tell you, it's a code. With some men like you ain't going nowhere. Do you think you're going to leave me with nothing and you winning? That's not going to happen. Over my dead body. Guess what? They mean it now. They mean it now. Killed by boyfriend, TikTok star found dead in car after lover blasted her in the head in heated argument. In heated argument. Bitch. She probably said you gay anyway. How many times we've been hearing about these stories, y'all? Told you it's the world we in, y'all. A lot of y'all are sleeping with the enemy already. And lady, admit it to yourself. If you want to, you know, some of y'all know to yourself right now, you could leave that man if you wanted to. Because a lot of y'all, like I said, are in bondage. I see it every day. A lot of y'all with dirty, dirt bomb derelicts. Huh? He was a street guy, but since the streets been shut down, he ain't making no money. And you been his mama. That's right. I'm going to keep it real. Know why? I don't want y'all to be dead by a punk. Everything I tell you is because I don't want you to be a victim. I don't want you to be a victim. Some of y'all are too pretty to be getting killed by punks that don't like coochie anyway. All right? But he needs you to be his mama. So when y'all going to be real? What I'm telling you is this. Y'all better start loving y'all kids more than these punks. Because the way life going, you ain't going to be around to see your kids. All right? So a lot of y'all going to pay the price for being with punks because it's taught. Cardi B was with a punk. Is Offset not exposed to be a punk now, a bitch? That's who they are. Any guy worship the streets and rap, they're punks. I can bash the shit because I'm a man. Get it? I did a lot, but that's a kid shit. Told you that's for punks. Meaning, even though I might have been on the streets, guess what? I never believed the streets. Back in my mind, I always knew one day I'm getting out this shit. One day I'm be doing something else. Man, I ain't tatting out my face. Man, I still work a job. I'm still keep building my resume. I work a job. I do this. I do it all. I'm never going to be stuck in no damn streets. They believe that shit, y'all. That's why they stuck and now they broke. And that's why they slaying these women. Just keeping it 1,000. New world, new shit. Here we go. Google's versatile sans flex font is now free to the public. I show y'all the new changes in tech to always let y'all know. No matter how much old stuff gets shoved down your throat, no matter how much things still look the same, the world is going forward. The tech is the signs of the world going forward. Are you going to be with it or are you going to be left behind? That is it. All right? Showing you also life beyond the internet has expanded. Let's go. Mophie's new wireless charging stands mostly cater to Apple gear. All right? New charging stands. These are the clues of the new world. So also remember what I said. Crime had to be gone for the new tech to be unveiled. Why? Next thing you know, fools trying to rob you for your chargers. They want your iPhone and your portable charger. See what I'm saying? Everything's going back normal, y'all. Don't worry. As things advance in the future, everybody that worked hard, everybody that did the right thing, you're going to have a beautiful life. The people that did not do what they're supposed to have done, I'm telling y'all what this is about. Forward is going to be beautiful. But this is what I want y'all to see. All of the people that know for a fact they have no future, they are the main ones going to try to keep you trapped in that dungeon. They are the main ones going to keep a whole bunch of nothing going. A whole bunch of nothing. You know what I'm trying to tell you guys? That charger is more relevant than anything you could tell me today. That charger is more relevant than anything you watching or comprehending. See that? That's how I look at shit. You know what that charger means? Some people ain't even going to be around by the time it's standard. This is what I always tell you with tech. Then I'll tell you that, okay. Tech also means, hey, this is new. Are you going to be around to see it unveiled? But when you're stuck in the past, or you're stuck in certain behavior, you're going to notice a lot of things in the future you never see. That's right. Future and past. The dark keeps you in the past. The light represents the new shit that's coming out through technology, meaning they done tapped into new shit. The new things tapped into represent the new knowledge. The new knowledge is given to the people. The people get these devices and have new wisdom for innovation and motivation. All right? See, let me show your world. Daz Dillinger says Snoop Dogg kicked him off death row. Can you go a week without hearing death row? Can you get a month without hearing about death row? All right, then. The only people I will accept death row out of their mouth is Suge Knight and Reggie Wright Jr. If death row is not coming out their mouth, I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear death row come out the mouth of no more fake-ass rappers. I don't want to hear death row come out the mouth of nobody unless it's Reggie Wright or Suge Knight because they were the bosses. And Reggie Wright didn't talk a lot. Suge didn't talk a lot. I heard these fools for about 30. I'm tired of hearing their mouth. I don't want to hear them no more. Be like Dr. Dre and shut up. Even Dr. Dre don't talk about death row no more. But all the broke-ass has-been rappers, they go to death row. No, you guys are on death row to this fucking day. You're on death row. Let me show you. You stuck in a time frame. Yesterday was the anniversary of the Jonestown Massacre. Now, what am I showing y'all? These were the historical facts of yesterday. Mickey Mouse cartoon debut. See that cartoon character? Your leader, first cartoon was yesterday. LeBron, you won a championship at Disney World. They said you the Mickey Mouse champion. LeBron, the day you came back to play yesterday was the first day the Mickey Mouse movie dropped in history. Because you're a clown, bro. Salute, LeBron. You took Mickey Mouse's job. Now, what else happened yesterday in history? Malcolm X slaughterers were exonerated. Good job. They were forgiven for their dirty works. That was historical yesterday. That was the historical That was the energy of the date yesterday. But look, over 900 died in Jonestown. Now let's talk about it. Why? Why did they die? Huh? Because they thought they were revolutionaries. And they thought they were going to Russia. And they hated America so bad. And they just hated this place. And they just couldn't take it no more. We just want to go. We can't take it here. And we need to stop this stuff. The thing y'all didn't get about Jonestown, asses. It was black homeowners got gassed up to be revolutionaries, fighting nothing, going nowhere, and they had a plan for them. Man, Jim Jones had them fools reading communist books with pride. They were proud of that shit. China books, Russia books, they were into that shit. Communist, Black Panther, revolutionary, rebellion, anti-American. That's who they were. But guess what? They had no clue they were never going to see Russia. The result of following cults. The lesson was in the Jim Jones story, but a lot of y'all didn't get it because to this day, you're still following cults. Does it not look like what they had in Georgia with Dr. York? You guys always following cults. Whether it's hip-hop, whether it's conscious, whether it's church, whether it's organization, you always follow cult because you're the lost tribe. Huh? 2 videos on it. Get your members only. All right? Mind you, I did this 2 years ago. But I'm just trying to show y'all something, man. It's a reason why y'all life is the way it is. And it's a reason why it's always going to be what it's going to be. And it's a reason why I talk the way I talk. All right? It's a reason why I do it. Because I was just like the rest of y'all. But you're going to see. When I said it yesterday, they're going to always be taught to fight. But somehow they ass going to get knocked out. They went to Jonestown. He gave them that Kool-Aid. And 900 of them was knocked out. And they never came back home. You get it? The art of going nowhere. Everything you think is going to be all in your mind. But when it comes to reality, it's not going to happen, Johnny. You're going to think it is, but it's not. Because I'm going to be showing y'all this historical study. It's in the right, I fucking studied it, y'all. Whenever these things happen, it's always the homeowners, the landowners. It has always been this thing. Where blacks become successful, but it's not good enough. They got to fight. They got to go. They got to do some extra shit. They'll have everything. Why you think Jim Jones died with their church deeds? They will have everything. Or their child want to be down to rebellion. Child, I worked my ass off. Child, you know what I have to do to get this life? You want to join the revolution because you think it's cool? Idiot. You're not going to win. This has been taught throughout decades. Okay. You watch a lot of TV shows. How many of y'all saw you saw the special about Harlem and Bumpy Johnson, right? I can't remember the name. I should be ashamed of myself. Something not hell up in Harlem, something like that. Harlem punches. Long story short, Bumpy Johnson is supposed to be this rich man. He got all this money in Harlem. His daughter wants to be down with the revolutionary, but she keeps getting in trouble. Another thing I'm watching. I can watch any series, any decade. You're going to see it in every movie. The black family has the perfect lifestyle, but their child always wants to be rebellious. Cool. Perfect life. And what they don't get is the child lives this life, and it always ruins the legacy. Why? When you a homeowner and your stupid ass joined a cult and you gave Jim Jones the deed, I told you a lot of y'all gave away generational wealth. You gave away your land. Your land was tied in with your mortgage. Your deed, your property. See, let me tell you something else about you black people. I got to say it like that. You guys never understood that home means land. So when y'all kept talking about, we want our land, 40 acres and a mule, it's called get you some property, fool. All you got to do is go down south and you will have your 40 acres and a mule. You have whatever you want in the south, in certain places, Midwest. You didn't get it. There was no such thing as give us back our land. No, fool, you just didn't want to buy the land. There was a lot of places you could have got your land at. There was land all around you. You kept believing that. Because when you in a city, we ain't no land around, you believe we need our land back. Because your dumb ass live in a concrete city. You ain't seen no land. It's a lot of land around, dummy. You kept getting tricked with revolution in LA, Chicago, New York, Philly. Because you ain't know it's land everywhere, idiot. You're free. But you kept believing in fake revolutions. You want our land back. They took our land, idiot. You know how much land is for free right now? If I want to buy land, nobody's going to stop me. Family, if 40 of us got together right now, and each one of us said, I'm going to buy an acre, and you say, I'm going to buy an acre, we got 40 acres. Where's the slavery at? See the magic trick? Gotcha. Result of following cults. On that note, they got slaughtered back then joining shit. They still join shit, and they still don't know. See, the result of following cults is joining something you don't even know what you're getting into. Huh? What else Jim Jones had them doing? Jim Jones was being fruity with them and all them, touching on them, humping on them. Jim Jones had sex with any woman he want when he feel like it. Jim Jones had sex with your wife. Jim Jones had a boy lover. His wife was cool with it. The church going with the program. He broke every law, every rule. They were still saying God. They were saying praise God. They were testing them. He was doing everything in their face. They ain't get it. They ain't say nothing. Oh, well, fuck it. Let's take the guy under them. That's what they did. Everything Jim Jones did, y'all, he did in their face. I swear to God. Rumors started going around the church. He fruity. They stayed. Rumors going around the church. They knew he had a boyfriend. They stayed. They didn't leave. They was in a cult. Jim Jones was whipping their ass. Grown men whipping their, I swear to God. Jim Jones was whipping grown men in front of the church. Whipping their ass, y'all. Breaking them. He was doing a whole lot of that church, y'all. And they stayed. Because remember, a lot of stuff went on before they even left America. They had a chance to leave, which meant the ones that went with him were the most brainwashed. He couldn't do no wrong. He was beating grown men. He go to the grown man, take his wife. I'm about to take her to the back real quick. And screw your wife, you can't say nothing. Guess who else did the same thing? Dr. York. Dr. York did the same Jim Jones thing because it was the same program. Same as that program. Same as that program. Then Bambaataa, hip-hop, same program. All stories, you're going to hear sex. Who else there? Brother Polite. The recent cult leader they was following. What he went to prison for? Sexual deviancy. All of these cults are embedded in your community. Do you get it? This is who y'all are. If you didn't break out that cult, this is in your DNA. This is decades. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. When I said this is who you are, Lost Tribe, until you get out of it, you're going to be Freak Nation. Bambaataa's a freak. Brother Polite a freak. Jim Jones a freak. Dr. York in jail for what? Worse than Diddy. Worse than Diddy. He's in prison for what? Minor. Okay then. I watch you praise Bambaataa. I watch you praise Polite. I watch y'all praise all of them. That's why I said I don't fuck with y'all no more. And I also know they are the leaders and founders. They are the pillars of Freak Nation, which I call Weirdo Nation now. So, when I tell y'all a lot of y'all in cults, it shows every day. On that note, I had to go there. Other than that, I'm out. Appreciate all of y'all. Salute. We out. One, thanks to everybody. Look, salute to everybody. Oh, yeah, Umar, another one. That's why I say, man, we done with them, bro. We done with them. All right? You ain't see nobody drag Umar. Nobody. They keep talking about 47. I didn't see nobody drag Umar for robbing the black community. He robbed the whole black community around the world. Nobody says nothing. They want to keep talking about 47. I'm just like, man, these people sick in the head now, bro. They are sick. They are sick. Salute to everybody that tapped in. What's up, everybody that hit the like button? Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to my loved ones in the back that been down from day one and never showed their face or came in the chat. And I know y'all tapping every single day. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all once again for tolerating my BS. And I'm about to get out of here. One. Hey, yo, polygamy is a code word. Freaky, y'all. Freaky. It all means freaky. Tell you, man, everything is freaky, coded under all these different words. No, and when I want to indulge with polygamy, I like to be freaky because I like to have sex with a lot of women. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm trying to tell y'all, if I was outright, if I was freaky, I'm just outright, I'll be telling y'all straight up. Look, this is what I do. Look, I like to have fun and I like to get freaky. I'll tell y'all straight up. Don't worry about going to my bedroom. If I was really freaky, you so I would tell you straight up. No, polygamy means freaky. Swinger means freaky. Or it all means freaky, pervert. That's what it means. All right? That's what it means. Reason why I say pervert, because some people over sexualize. You see what I'm saying? They don't have no control over themselves. That's why I call them perverts. Everybody's not a pervert because they like sex, though, now. But some people, all day they dream about sex, they perverts. Hey, all jokes aside, y'all, it's not just about your surveillance. It's not just about your firearms. Watch who you deal with. Watch your surroundings. Watch your neighborhood. Watch delivery people. Watch all that stuff, y'all. I'm not playing with you. And definitely watch the people you deal with and watch the company you have in your house. And I'm not playing. And I'm going to tell you something else. Start playing the broke role. I'm good at that. Play the broke role. Start playing like you broke. Get it? Start making up stuff. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do about these bills. Just start making up shit like you just messed up, and that's gonna make people just run from you anyway. You get it? Just start talking like you're a loser, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm about to get repoed. Just start making up shit so people leave you alone, and that's how you get them away from you. I'm talking about the people that always leeching on you. All the people that's always trying to be around you because you winning. Start playing the broke role so they'll leave you alone. Trust me. Because next they're going to be saying, oh, you won't look out for nobody. They got all that money. They won't even look out for nobody. There you go.